Hello. Happy Sunday, everybody. I would be like, good morning, YouTube. But it's a little early. It's kind of Sunday. It's supposed to be that relaxed, carefree kind of day. Um, Ariana, welcome to the chat. Thank you so very much. But it's I got a couple emails and I figured I would answer a couple questions, just make it as simple as possible. What was it like in the Sea Org or as a kid where their parent was in the Sea Org when it came to um, holidays or Christmases or Thanksgivings? Um, I was one of the lucky ones, as they put it. Ann Walsh, Lynette, thank you so very much for coming to the chat. I appreciate it. I really do. Um, but I was considered a lucky one because my mom's family always did Christmas, always did Thanksgiving. Aaron, aka Air in. Okay. Like that makes it pretty simple. um, but I don't know if I would quite consider it so lucky because it wasn't the best type of situation, everybody. So I was what's known as a tall kid. When I was 3 years old, I was tall enough to be a 5 year old, as you know, so I passed for a 5 year old. And my mom used to stick me on a plane in Los Angeles or wherever we were, and then send me to either my nana or my grandmother. Um, Anybody that's ridden a plane, um, that is, a little scary. For me, I now have a really hard time with the takeoff. Um, and so it's uh, let's say hi to everybody. Mark is in the house. We have another Ann Walsh. Let's see. I'm tall too. Stand 5'11". Well, I was tall and then all of a sudden it just kind of stopped. But it's probably because of the 8 knee surgeries, everybody. Because one leg is much longer than the other. Crystal, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. So anyway, I would get sent up here and then I would see a whole bunch of presents under the tree and I'd get all excited because it's Christmas and you wonder what you're going to get. And, lo and behold, I'd get a lot of school supplies. And I mean, like a ridiculous amount of school supplies. Clearwater, Airy PA, good morning. Um, which would always crack me up because everyone, like my grandma's other grandchildren, went to regular schools. They went to regular public schools. I went to a year-round school, so technically, I was only given like 2-3 days off of school when it came to the holidays, which worked out very well for me, to be completely honest, because my grandma was not a good cook. Was not good. Like Sea Org was better, and that's saying a lot, everybody. Um, Mischief, welcome. Maureen, thank you so very much for coming to the chat. Um, so it was, if anyone's ever burnt a turkey, okay, think of burning the turkey and then trying to resuscitate it and then burning it again and then just cover it in gravy. And that's literally what we had. My grandma was amazing at making gravy, but not so much any other food. Um, but I was considered a lucky one because I got to go spend the holidays with my family. Um, it wasn't like the Hallmark holidays. It wasn't filled with love and laughter, and it was filled with, one person that was a very good alcoholic. And by my meaning of very good, I mean if you saw this man sober, it was a miracle. He had a breathalyzer in his truck, but somehow tricked the kids into starting his truck for him because he thought it'd be, so much fun to have us breathe into his truck to start the truck. Yeah, we didn't know what we were doing back then. Just so you know, everybody, I had no idea that I was breaking the law. Um, so anyway, that's a lot of my Christmases. And then when my mom left the Sea Org, we would get together with family. And after that, when I rejoined the Sea Org, I did not come up here for holidays. I came up here out of my entire time in the Sea Org. I probably came up here once. Um, And during that one excursion, I was constantly made to report to my supervisor, make sure that everything was in check. Um, I was not to be in a location that was not, you know, where they approved of, I guess. So it was a constant check-in. Now that I'm out, I do have a standard Christmas. Like I've had quite a few good Christmases. I still do not like opening presents, everybody. So if you think, writing me an email asking, what I want for Christmas yeah, that's not me. Um, I am horrible at opening presents because I prepare myself for the worst. And um, if something's better than the worst, then yeah, you smile and just go, yay. And some people are like that. Some people just have that. I don't know if it's from growing up in Scientology or the Sea Org. I'm just not good at it. Um, but it made me think of the holidays because the holidays, this Thanksgiving was a little rough for me. I'm not gonna lie, everybody. It was a little rough. Didn't get some turkey, but I did get an amazing sandwich. And I'm being by like amazing. It was like everything that you could have possibly wanted, you got in that meal. Um, Jean, thank you so very much for the belated Thanksgiving. I appreciate it. Lynette, my full height in fifth grade was 5'9". Hated being taller than everyone, including the boys at the time. Later, I appreciated being taller. Yeah, that's like basketball and volleyball. Like you were, and if you played baseball, that was one hell of a strike zone. That's a pretty big strike zone. Stephanie, um, welcome to the chat. Anyway, if you've got questions, if you've got concerns, definitely let me know. Um, oops, double tapped it. Okay, Liz and Walsh. Most of us don't like opening presents in front of people. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. Exactly. I am so bad at, faking a smile. Like for some reason, I've got to show all the teeth, and that's like a dead giveaway of like, oh, she didn't like it. Um, but I try to do my best because I don't want to seem ungrateful because I'm grateful to everything. You know, I love Christmas cards. For some reason I absolutely adore them. Um, I find the difference in the selection that people make, I find it amazing. I did want to also get a check-in with you guys to see how you're doing because here's the thing, out of every book I've ever read, the holidays are the hardest part for people. I'm sober, so I don't touch alcohol at all. I don't. There's not a kinda, maybe, um hold on, hold on. We have Lou in the house. Did your Sea Org Captain Dave Pettit read LRH letters around the holidays to the crew? Yes. Dave Pettit also, made sure that we knew that we were incompetent on a regular basis. But thank God Dave was not my boss. The LRH Com CC network was my boss. Um, yeah, but yeah, he was a piece of work. He also liked embarrassing people on a regular basis. Let's not forget Lou, just in case you didn't get the lovely pleasure, he liked to run in those little tiny shorts. And by little tiny, I mean like boxer briefs or longer. Um, and he would run around in them. It was it was gross. It was just gross. Okay. Mischief. Sundays are always busy time for me with prepping for dinner and getting the kids ready for their week at school. I miss those days. Now it's just the two of us. And you know what? I do not miss the school days, but I honestly, everybody, I do love the things that I can learn outside of Scientology. Um, I didn't realize in that moment how much I'd actually incorporated every aspect of it into my life. And then I thought, oh, I'm not a Scientologist anymore. I'm not a Scientologist. I woke up, I'm 40, yay, everything's great. And I'm still doing all those things. I'm still, if I nail my knee on the wall, I'm still going back and I'll touch it a couple times, like, hey, give me back that sucked. That hurt a lot, and I still do little things. Um but I did want to at least make time for everybody this holiday. Reach out to friends, reach out to family. You know, everyone is one bad situation, and I don't mean that in a nasty way. I mean it literally in um everyone is one step away from needing 988 because it's hard. The holidays are hard. If you don't have somewhere to go, then it makes it hard. If you don't have people to be, um, Leaving Scientology. I hated the Christmas bonus system with the GI and the VSD. Yeah, I remember one Christmas that we got like 75 bucks and they were like so ecstatic, like, congratulations, you got $75. And then I went over to Pack Base to get something and they're like, yeah, this bonus was so small this year, it was 750 bucks. And I'm like, 750 bucks? Where's 75 bucks? And I remember just thinking, like, that's disgusting. Like, come on. Like, I could totally use 750 bucks. I could totally get some new pants. I can get some new shirts. I can, stock up on shampoo and conditioner because for some reason I'm going through shampoo and conditioner like nobody's business. That's because everybody shares with everybody, including foot fungus, everybody. Never, out of every sport I've ever played, and I mean every sport I've ever touched, okay, I've never gotten athlete's foot. I joined the Sea Org and I have athlete's foot within 6 months. I'm blown away. My feet stink, and then I'm doing every miracle humanly possible to try to get rid of that atrociousness. Um, yes, was this the new one? Me and Taz. Well, oh, that's a cute picture. That's a puppy. Welcome. Thank you so very much. Okay, Crystal Clarity. It's even sad that you have to use your bonus for shampoo. Yes. Well, if you think about it normally, like you get $47, or 46 something and some change. Lou, it's been a while since I got that. Lou, do you remember the exact amount? It's like 46. God, I'm wishing like 46, 26 or something like that. But, if you smoke, you're at least spending half of that $46 on cigarettes. And yeah, then you're trying to make it work. And plus you at least try to treat yourself to one good meal. Like I used to walk down to Tommy Burger with a bunch of friends and we'd go and, you know, get some Tommy Burger because that sounded delicious. Okay. Tammy C, the holidays are hard because our youngest is on the streets of in addiction. I am so sorry for that. I definitely understand. I am sending you every bit of my love that maybe this holiday is going to be a little different. I know that doesn't change anything. I'm not a miracle worker, but I can hope for you. So, and if you ever need someone to talk to, Tammy, I've not been on the streets, but I've definitely been hardcore into the addiction. Okay. Lou, okay, get out of lower conditions so that you can be at the beer and cheese party, which you don't hate anymore because beer and cheese is the bosun's party. Yes. Yes. Um, there was no party that I was not in lower conditions for, just so you know, except the galas. For some reason, every year I was never in lower conditions for the gala. Good morning, poet. Nice to see you. Okay. Lynn, good morning. We have Joanne in the house. Oh, hold on. We have Mastiff Mom. Oh my God. Look at that puppy. Good morning, Liz. Happy Sunday. In the words of the great bald eagle, every day is great to the bald eagle. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh God. That is hilarious. Someone screenshot that. Okay. In the words of the great bald eagle, every day is great to not be in a cult. I love that. I'm going to tell him he's a bald eagle. No, I'm not, but I probably will try. Okay, Lou, 23 a week if not a PO3. If a PO3, then 46.78. Yeah, I knew it was 46 something. I knew it was 46 something, but I couldn't remember. It's been a long time since I got one of those checks, everybody, or cash or money sent to a card. Yeah. But yes, everybody, they may not pay taxes, but we, as the worker that makes jack shit, sorry for cussing, but we made n- pocket change. And for some reason, we got to pay taxes. Okay. Chops World, happy Sunday. Well done on your quest. What you're doing is super important. I believe it too. I believe that what I'm doing and standing up for my dad is super important because you know what? Even though there are times that this may knock me down, this has definitely taken my breath away quite a few times. I have cried a lot in regards to this situation. I've cried a lot waking up from Scientology. I've cried a lot realizing that I was literally promoting a cult. I cried a lot because celebrities that I thought were my friends were really just not my friends. They were literally my job. Um, so I understand it's super important. There's many me's that are stuck in those walls. And as long as there's many me's, many Noras, many Laras, as long as there's anyone trapped behind those walls. I mean, think about it. It wasn't that long ago that there was a couple, and if I remember right, the woman was pregnant and they were trying to leave the Sea Org. And so what did Scientology do? Sent one to Los Angeles, kept one here, and then or one at their location, and basically told each person that the other person wanted a divorce, even though that is not what the other person wanted. And then they twist it so that she will go get an abortion. And realistically, that's happening every day. That's happening every day. Tommy C, happy Sunday. Well done. Oh, I just got that one. My bad. My bad, everybody. Tommy C, I'm hoping and praying for you and your dad. Me too. It's not that easy. You guys see from your end, but from my end, I'm a daughter that's literally trying everything humanly possible to see my dad. I'm also trying to let people know that you don't need to be inside of a cult. You literally, if you see someone that's struggling, help them out. Okay, Gamer Jacques. Hey Liz, I hope you're doing okay. I am doing okay, I promise. I'm just having one of those, um, we all have our emotional time, and Thanksgiving was hard for me. A friend of mine asked me, what am I gonna do for Christmas? And I don't know. Again, everybody, this is my first Christmas that he's awake, or at least I know he's not awake. He's alive. Let's start with just that small fact. He's alive, when I've lived the last 20 years thinking that I didn't have a father. Um, Pat O, welcome. Welcome, Pat O. Okay, Crystal Clarity. Hello. And we have the great, the wonderful Kazri in the house. Hey Liz, just popped in briefly. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for popping in. Okay. Joanne, question. Do you think your dad knows you're trying to see him? Yes. I believe it with all of my heart. I believe that if he didn't if he wanted all of this to stop everybody, he could literally call me. And I say that with the utmost respect. Scientology has a way of getting your phone number, getting your address. I could move tomorrow. I could move my mom tomorrow. And within a month, she's getting more. Oh, please rejoin the Sea Org. It's going to be wonderful this time. Last time was not so fun. You know, she gets this ridiculous amount of stuff. Move your way up the bridge. It'll only cost you $1 million and your soul, you know? Um, so no matter what, it's gonna be like that. I've got a giant stack of, the best way I can put it, stuff for Aaron and I to talk about because for some reason they just kept sending and kept sending and kept sending. And I got to smile and be like, yeah, keep giving me more information. I'm okay with that. Just keep giving me more information so that we can truly let people know who you are and what you're about. Okay. So do I think my dad's trying to see me? I kind of went off on another tangent. So yes, I do think that my dad knows, but he could easily call me up. He could easily call me up and tell me to stop. And you know what? I'll stop asking for him. I will I will stop asking people um to help me with him. It'll be about helping every single other person that's in there. It's, this isn't just some small feat. Audrey, hello, Liz, and hello, chat. No, I like talking to the chat too. She is sleeping. Sleeping, everybody. She is sleeping. Okay. Mischief. Tammy C. My daughter was an addict. Now she's 24 years old and clean. That is amazing, Mischief. That is amazing. Miracles can happen. And I pray that it will happen for you and your son. Be ready when he needs you. Yes. And here is my honest opinion, everybody, from a person that came from the addict world. Because I did. I fell into drugs, and drugs seemed to help get the emotions out of me. It stopped emotions, and I could not function with the emotions. I could not function with the way my life was headed, and for some reason I was sad all the time. Like, I couldn't find, when people say I could find a smile at the end of a rainbow, I could not even find a bloody rainbow. Okay, no matter what, I couldn't find anything. But I'll tell you one thing, as an addict, they have to be the ones to decide, because alcohol has been so easy for me to walk away from. And I know a lot of people that drink, and you know what? I can be around it and be fine. But I have decided that I am not taking another drink. I have decided that. Not someone made the decision for me. The decision has to be made on the addict's perspective. Otherwise, it will never work. It'll be a short time of being clean and then turn around and they're using again, because I saw that on a regular basis. Okay, mischief and prayer, Tammy. I believe that the power it had to keep me sober. Absolutely. Whatever higher power you need to reach out to. Yeah. Okay, Tammy, he is so sick if he doesn't drink now. I told him that we're waiting for him. And that's all you can do. That's literally all you can do, is just be there at the end, and they have to decide. Okay. Ariana, I am 9 years clean, and so miracles do happen. Absolutely. Congratulations, Ariana. Congratulations. That is amazing. It is not that easy. I am at 1 year. I can't wait till I'm saying I've got my 9 years, and then you can tell me you've got your 18. So, yeah, congratulations. That is fantastic. Okay. Anytime. Anytime, because I know it's not an easy task. Um, but I'm appreciative that you guys tell me what's going on. Um, but remember, the holidays are approaching. If you need someone, reach out a hand. If you just need someone to talk to, I will be here. I will be here for any time that you guys need. Um, you guys are my friends. You guys are my family. You guys are helping me do something that I never thought I'd be able to do, and that's have a family. And, I want everyone to know that I appreciate them, because this this mission for my dad is not that easy. But it's easier to tell people what's going on in Scientology so that people stay away, because it is like a drug, everybody. It literally is. You think that you're getting all of these wins because someone will sneak up behind you and be like, "Oh my God, you just finished that course. Do you know all the things that are going to just fall into your lap?" Yeah, nothing's going to fall into your lap. If you get a job interview, it has nothing to do with the fact that you just completed a course. It has nothing to do with the fact that you just paid $1,200 for auditing. It means that you submitted your resume to a company and that company likes you. Okay. That's what it means. It does not mean that you got it because you did a course, or you did some auditing. You submitted your resume. And, I promise you, Scientology was not in the room when you went in for your interview. I don't care how many times you did success through communication. If you look robotic, you are not getting a job. So anybody that got a job based upon that information, it has nothing to do with Scientology. And for any second gens, third gens, first gens, OSA, if you're watching, I promise I was like you. I was a blind believer. Okay. Tammy C, Liz, I'm calling you my friend, and my family, even though we've never met before and talked to each other. And you know what? That's because we're doing the complete open and honesty. That's what it's about, being open and honest and cherishing each and every one of you. I literally didn't have the best upbringing. I did not have the best space or the people that would come in and be like, "Oh, you were cherished, you were loved, you're amazing." No, but you guys do that. You guys give me courage when there's times that I wanna give up because my dad I'm not receiving any response. So there's times I wanna give up, but at the same time, I reach out to you guys and I say, "Okay, here's what's going on, everybody. What do you think?" And I get your opinion, and your opinion matters to me. I know that I keep getting an email stating that I need to start calling you guys the keyboard warriors. I'm not comfortable with that, and I'm sorry. If you guys are, that is completely up to you, and I will not disrespect you. But at the same time, I'm more comfortable saying friends and family. Sorry. Um, Keyboard warrior for me has a condensation of like you're stuck behind a keyboard and there's no emotions. It's just robotic. And for me, I don't find that. I don't see that. I see people that help me each and every single day. Okay. Tammy C, you can be my niece. Well, thank you so much. I do not have I have some aunts and uncles, but just as I've told you guys before, some of it is chosen disconnection from my part. And, and you're right. I don't like using the word disconnection, but in that scenario, it needed to be done. Um, I was, I couldn't do it. I couldn't be blamed for everything. Okay. All right, Pato. Yeah, keyboard warriors. Some people love it, Pato. I promise. I've gotten some emails, like I mean, not just one or two. I mean, like 8 or 9, saying, "Please start calling us the keyboard warriors." I'm sorry. I'm not going to respond to something like that because I don't think of you guys as behind a keyboard. I think of you guys like if I asked any one of you, "Hey, do you want to jump on?" Oh, some of you may not, but you know what? Some of you may. Okay, Gamer Jacques. If you're also if you are struggling or looking for a community to help with addiction, sobriety, or people just might find more in common than you think, the Lifeboat is a great place to find it. Yes, the Lifeboat is absolutely a great place to find it because you find sobriety, you find other people there that need sobriety, and you know what? Sometimes needing a friend is what gets you clean. Sometimes reaching out to someone and saying, "You know what? Hey, I need a little help today." And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So please, if anybody has ever said that to you, just remember there's nothing wrong with asking for a little help. Okay, Joanne, Liz, you matter to me and I just want the best for you. And I want the best for each and every one of you. Each and every one of you. DIB41. Now I need to know what that means. DIB41. I don't know. Yay, catching my first live in a long time. Well, welcome. Thank you so very much for catching the live. I appreciate you being here. Um, Yadri, Bob Ferris should get a chance to meet the great woman that you've become. Your father would be so proud. You both deserve a chance. Yes, we do. And in order for us to deserve that chance, not we already deserve it. You already deserve the chance. It's just a matter of getting past some of the garbage that they have, blocking us from seeing each other. Like the idea that there was not a huge crowd with me. Could I have brought a lot of people? Yes, I could have brought a lot of people. But what I decided to do is me and one other person, and we literally went to the base with the idea of giving my dad a present, and I was immediately threatened to be trespassed. Tried to call the police, let them know, "Hey, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get my dad a present," and immediately threatened to be trespassed. Like it was like, "Oh, you get here? Trespass. You get here? Trespass." It's Let's just be real. They're just about being as nasty as they possibly can. Absolutely as nasty as they possibly can. They wanna sit there and say, "Oh, we're the innocent, you freedom of religion." Okay, cool. I don't care what your religion is. Well, it's not for me. But at the same time, I don't care what my father wants to believe in. I want my father. If he wants to believe in that, then I will take a step back and I will literally stop screaming what it is, but I'm not going to stop trying to help get people out. But if he wants me in his life, I don't care what religion he is. I would love him in mine. But again, I don't care what religion he is. So they probably 9 times out of 10 want to sit there and say, "Oh, they're suppressing our freedom of religion. They're suppressing our freedom of religion, everybody." Like, oh my God, how do you not see this? Like, how do you not see they're suppressing us? Nobody's suppressing the Church of Scientology. Realistically, they're not even a church. They're a bunch of people that charge people to learn other things. And then they want to sit there and go, "Oh, it's because you learned how to communicate with us, is why you got this job, why you're such a great actress." No, wake up. Just like Catherine Bell, wake up. You're an amazing actress. Like, you cannot be this stupid. Your belief system does not believe in you. They do not like the gay. The gay. Um, Tiff, what's that about? Welcome. This is the first time I'm actually catching you guys, that I'm seeing your name. Hold on. Tiff, afternoon. Hey, Liz. Um, Martha Simmons, long time no see. Absolutely. I will always ask what he wants. If he wants me in his life, I will be there. Whoops, I just shook the whole bloody screen. If he doesn't want me in his life, fine. Then I'm going to stop trying to get him out and I'll work on trying to get someone else out, because there's always someone trying to get out, everybody. I promise. When we sit there and tell you we were ready to jump off a building, when we were ready to drink bleach, like, people that I know, that you guys all know personally, have done everything humanly possible so that way they don't have to be there any longer. This isn't fun for people. Um, okay, Kayla, welcome to the party. Um, I know a lot of you guys were watching Marilyn. Um, I was trying not to disturb Marilyn's stream, so when I saw hers, I just wanted, to put it off like an hour so that way she can have her time and I can sit there and watch, because you know what? It's all about support. It's literally, this whole situation is about support. So, Gamer Jacques. Okay, they're quite literally keeping him locked up in a prison camp named a religion. It's crazy. I'm shocked that the police won't tell them to bring him out, or they want to see them for themselves. Absolutely. Absolutely. See, that's where I'm stuck. If these police really want to help, why are they not doing something? You know? I'm not a conspiracy nut. I'm really not. But it really feels like a giant conspiracy. And then I have to talk to my therapist about it, and then my therapist will sit there and reiterate, this is how I feel, this is how I think. Pup Groomer 20, hey, hey. Um, Tiff 45, just waking up, lazy bones here. No, you're not lazy. It's Sunday. It is Sunday. Okay, so does anybody have any specific questions? If you didn't have a chance to catch, oh, Witness in the house, long time. Come on. Oh. Ugh. I was clicking away, everybody. I was clicking everything. Witness, nice. All my friends are here. Yes, all the friends are here. Martha Simmons, Cult of Scientology has government safe pointed. Yes. They have a lot of information on people. Now, do I know this for a certainty? No. But you know what? The idea that you can't even call, you know, the police to get some assistance for missing relatives, the fact that Rosemary, look at what she went through. Is that what my dad is going through? Like, is he being robbed on a regular basis and supposed to just sit there and smile? Have they run up huge debts under him that he will never ever be able to pay because he makes 46, 78 a week? You know, he smokes. He's never going to give up half his cigarettes. Okay. Apostate Alex, safe pointing is real and huge in the UK. Yes. Yes. Okay. Crystal Clarity, hellos. Yeah, here we go. Pip, pip, cheerio. Scientology's got to go. That is, I still think it's catchy. This is the one that we learned growing up, just so you guys all know. It's hip, hip, hooray is the one that we had to do on a regular basis. Just so you know, it'd be like hip, hip, hooray, hip, hip, hooray. Yeah, it was a hip, hip, just so you guys all know that. Okay, Tiff, that's what makes me so angry. Liz Ferris, all the what ifs. Yes. The what ifs kill me because it's literally, what if he's right there and I just need to grab him? What if he's right there? What if he's dying? What if this is the last few moments that I get with him? What if this is the last couple of months that I get with him? Then let me have him. Because other than that, I'm going to keep making noise. And I know I'm going to get to a point that one day people are going to look back and be like, I remember when she first started and look at all the noise that she's making now. And you know what? For that day, I'm going to be doing the jumping jacks, doing the rah, 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 to do whatever I need to do to get people out. If that means I've got to rent a bus, then you know what? I'll rent a bus and we will all sit there and go help people because it's time that they, go power Thetans. Thank you so much, Martha Simmons. Tammy, have a good day. If you ever need a friend, someone to talk to, definitely let me know. I've been on that side. I've definitely been there. Okay. Gamer Jacques. They hip hip hooray after birthday songs. At least my husband's Scottish family does. Yes. I've had quite a few. Creepy B5. I will join you, Liz. See, there's a lot of people that would join us to get people out. You know what? If we could drive by Pack Base and let anybody that wants to get in, be free. Like, we don't even have to do the, hey, want some candy, little girl? No, we could literally be like, hey, you want a sandwich? You want a soda and some sandwich and hey, you want a good meal? Hey, I'm going to offer them a cell phone. You want to call your family? You want to catch up with them and see how they're doing? You want to let them hear your voice? Yes. Yes, that is what we do. That is literally what we do, everybody, is, it could be that simple to get someone back their family member. It's that simple to get someone talking to their family again. Because right now, it's not that they don't want to talk to their family. Because I'm going to tell you from a person that was behind those walls, that was eating those shitty meals, that was being put on decks, was, digging holes. Okay. They want to talk to their family. I wanted to talk to my family. I wanted to let my family know, my mom, I wanted to let my dad, who was at a senior organization, I wanted to let my father know what was going on with me. Hey, I'm being tortured here. Can you get this to stop? Like, hey, I'm literally being told to dig holes and I better be able to fit in it. Can you get this to stop? I wanted to tell my father. I wanted to tell my mother. But no matter what, you're not allowed near a phone. And if you are allowed near a phone, guess what? Those calls are recorded. It's not kinda, it's not maybe, it's not sometimes. Every single time you pick up that phone, it is being recorded. You do not get to have a private conversation with your family. And if you say something out of line, so let's say you're like, you know what, I'm just not believing anymore. I'm starting to not believe. If you say that on the phone, you're going to be in sec checks before you can even change your underwear. You're immediately going to sec check. You're immediately grabbing cans and holding on and being like, "What is your beef with Scientology? Oh, your needle's floating. Oh, what is that memory right there? Right there." But they that's why they monitor it. That's why they monitor the mail. because they don't want any of your friends or your family member telling you something that they don't want you to know. If they don't want you to know, like, hey, the war did not end because Scientology got a new book out, no. I'm telling you, the wars don't end because Scientology got 1,000 people to do one particular course. I promise. I promise. Wars end with good people dying, with people coming to an understanding. It's not a course being released. Um, okay, Crystal, maybe we could send all the Sea Org members cigarettes so that they can use their money in other ways. That would probably be amazing to 99% of the people in there if they didn't have to worry about their cigarettes. Because again, you get little bits of coffee, but you're not getting Starbucks, everybody. You're not getting Dutch Brothers, because you can't spend the money on Dutch Brothers or Starbucks because if you suddenly need something, whether it be a deodorant, whether it be, you had to do laundry, and when you were doing laundry, all of a sudden your pants disappeared. I've had that happen where I went to go put my laundry in the dryer and I no longer had a single pair of pants. And so thank God I was wearing a pair of pants in that moment. But, unfortunately, people did steal your clothes. Some people had no other clothes, so they would steal clothes. And I was one of the people that got stolen from a lot. Every time I got a new pair of pants, somehow that pair of pants would, within a month, would be gone. Um, Yes, if you do send any Sea Org members scented items, they will be thrown away. The big thing in Scientology is no scents, like literally nothing. You cannot spray perfume on. It is considered out ethics to have a smell. There's chemicals in there that you're going to have to go to the Purif and go sweat out. So that means you're going to take 5,000 milligrams of niacin. And if anybody's ever taken niacin, let's say you take 500 milligrams, your face feels flush, your skin feels flush, instantly you're itchy because it's causing your pores to open up and basically sweat out anything. Then you go into the sauna for a ridiculous amount of hours. You then go work out for a ridiculous amount of hours. And then you go back and you rinse, recycle, repeat until you feel like you're going to die. Um, all right. So, Martha, unscented, of course. That's right. Yes. That is absolutely right. You'll never hear someone say, I gave myself an Italian shower. You know, love that saying. I have used that many of times, like, hey, I don't have time for this. We just need it to last for a few minutes. Okay, Yandra, regardless of any creators' dislikes, the SBTV community is mostly keyboard warriors since we chat with our keyboards. The support of ex-Scientologists to fight against cult OS and cults. And you know what? For anybody that wants to take on keyboard warrior, I'm not gonna say anything against that. For me, I prefer friends, family. Um, but yeah, it literally whatever you want to take, because again, I get emails all the time. Like, hey, please call me a keyboard warrior. I want to join can you make a shirt that says keyboard warrior? I'm sure one of the other channels will. I'm gonna be making stuff with Kelly. Kelly's gonna help me set up my shop so that people can have coffee mugs with my rainbow sheep, where I want them to be unique. Don't just be a black sheep of the family, own it. Be rainbow, be whatever you want to be. That does not just mean gay, everybody. It literally just means be unique, you know? Okay, niacin is for someone having a heart attack. I'm a CNA. And you know what? Yes, it can. Just like, well, there's a lot of medications out there that were actually created to stop heart attacks or help your heart. Like that the little blue pill that, some men like, that was originally created to help with your heart. It just had a side effect, which a lot of people liked. A lot of men and a lot of their wives. Okay. Okay. Creepy B5. I have taken it just to see how it felt. Liz explained it perfectly. Yes. Because I have taken it hundreds of times. But creepy five. Sorry about that, Liz. I didn't know it was negative. I like keyboard warriors because to me it seems like I support the channels, and that's okay. That is absolutely okay. If you want to call yourself a keyboard warrior, I'm not taking that from anyone. Me personally, I consider friends or family. I consider you guys helping me more than anybody else has ever helped me. And I consider you guys friends that I can talk to. Like, Reese is going to go on and then I'm going to be in her chat and I'm going to try to, I'll get myself all snazzied up to make sure that, we don't match again. Because whenever we match, I've got to somehow make myself unique. And one of these days I'm just going to have to pop on with makeup or something. Miss Sunrise Dawn, welcome from North Georgia, everybody. It has been a long time, Miss Sunrise Dawn. I missed you. Okay. Ann Walsh, I think you mean nitroglycerin. Yes, nitroglycerin is created to slow the heart down enough so that way, if you're having a heart attack, you do not die. But niacin was also created to help with the heart. It just had some other side effects that it did do. Like kill your liver. Like who needs a liver? Like I need a liver. I'm just saying I need a liver because if my friend needs a kidney or a liver, and I match his. That's right. I'm talking about my friend Denver. If he matches, I'm giving it up. Like you can have it. Like just don't leave me in a bathtub somewhere, but you can have it. Okay. Cat, ACDC fan. Exactly, Liz. We have helped more than anybody else. And that's such a great feeling. Yes. Yes. Okay. Eve, how much you want to bet that is snazzy? So will Reese. And there's a good chance of it. I like encouraging. I like sitting there and saying, "Oh, you look amazing today," when she looks beautiful, because there's some times that she doesn't say that she's amazing. And I want her to remember she's amazing. But that's on us. But look at she's an amazing person. She's an amazing creator. She sits there and talks like you guys are friends. And I love that because that's what I like. I like to talk like we're friends. Like I'm literally catching you up on something. Um, all right, Miss Sunrise. Oops. 100%. That's right. I caught the wrong one. It passed me. Miss Sunrise Dawn, I wanted to catch you from the beginning, but I fell asleep. That is totally okay. It is totally okay. Sandy, hey, Sandy, been lurking today. Busy hands crocheting Christmas presents. Hey, anybody get any presents? Any mail? If you want to let me know, just a yay or nay. Hopefully it'll, be by now or Tuesday. But just definitely let me know. I wanna know, how that goes. We got Marilyn in the house, everybody. Miss Marilyn, I love you. I love that you get emotional for me and that you're there. I absolutely adore you for being here for me. You know. Thank you. Okay. So, anybody, I do want to also say that a lot of people are doing some lives. I have let people talk in regards to how they feel. But again, my goal, everybody, is to get people out of Scientology. That is my main goal. I don't care if it's my dad, my brother, my sister, my aunt, my uncle, or even someone else's aunt or uncle or brother or sister or friend or next door neighbor. How about that? Um, I just want everyone to be able to be free. Okay. Sandy, they just got back from Florida and held mail. Can't get till Monday, but they will video it. Good, good. How am I doing today, Kylie? Kyla, I'm butchering the name today. I'm doing really good. I just want to give a place for people to talk. I want to give a place for people to listen and to know what's going on and to also remember, the holidays are approaching. These are times that people need 988. These are times that you have to listen for the little cues from family members so that way you can listen to them instead of their eulogy. So I just like to let people know holidays are hard for everyone and they're approaching fast. LJ and Clifton, morning everyone. Hope you're all doing great. Yes, I am doing great. Okay, Janet, still morning here in Alberta. Oh, still morning here. It's only 9:50. It's not too bad. It's let's see. Yeah, it's not too bad at all. Um, but does okay, creepy. Through not I'm going to through to not need your I creepy B5. Can you explain that a little bit more? I'm going to try to not need 988. If you ever feel that you need 988, it's not a bad thing. Trust me from a person that I literally when I tell you guys I had a mental breakdown, I'm not telling you to be funny, haha. I'm telling you like um it's they gave me the tools to save my own life. I did not think my life was worth living. So 988 is a special number similar to 911, but it is specifically for mental health illnesses. Like if you feel like you don't want to be on this planet anymore, call 988. If you feel you're hearing voices and nobody's around you, you can call 988. These people are going to pick up the line. They're not going to belittle you or judge you. It's literally there for an emergency situation or anything that you need. Okay. Okay, we got Ontario in the house. Marie, hey Liz, watching you from Southern Ontario, Canada. Hope you're having a great day. I am doing good. Pat O, but if you call, will they call the cops? No, because here's the thing. They may call the fire department, but they will not call a cop because let's say that police officers are called. Like, let's say someone calls 911 when you're having a mental health crisis and they show up. The only thing they're going to do is try to de-escalate the situation. But they're not, unless you tell them that you want to go with them, cops cannot do a single thing about it. Doesn't matter. Okay. Martha, Liz, seriously, what if we got a listen together and made a gift registry on Amazon and sent to your dad just to Marriott Gold and your dad? That's not a bad idea. Jane, Jane, I don't want you to change anything about that. Can you just call me Jane? I'll just call you Jane, okay? I apologize. Not a problem. I will call you Jane from now on. Okay. All right. Tampa Bay man, my daughter is a trained counselor for those lines. That is fantastic. Tell her thank you. Okay. Me and Taz, we're crying with you. Okay. So we did just catch up with everything. If nobody has any questions, concerns, or problems, Jamie Palmer's in the house. Pat, I won't call because I've learned that they don't talk to strangers about anything they could later use against you. I'm not really sure what that means. I don't think they're going to try to use anything against you. But if they do, yeah, if that's not a good line, someone let me know because that was a great line for me. Jamie Palmer, how's it going, Liz? I am doing fantastic. I am here joining in for today. Wanted to catch up on some holiday vibes. I know that I've gotten some emails in regards to stuff, so I like to hop on here and answer as many questions as I possibly can, because sometimes people need questions answered. Okay. From Poet, one of my best friends was a county deputy. He told me they always hated going out on calls dealing with mental health. They're not trained to deal with that stuff. Okay. Jane, it's a big name. Thank you, Liz. I'm just Jane, not playing in it anyway. Okay. You got it. Okay. I think I got everybody. Yep, sending the love, sending the love. So if anybody has any questions, definitely let me know. I know that Kelly Kelly Copter will be doing a live, and I believe it's an hour. So I'm curious on how that goes. All right. REM Arts, thank you for being you, Liz. Your voice is needed, wanted, and appreciated. And I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you so very much. Okay. Tip 45. You're right. Then bring them to the ER for more worked up. Yeah, absolutely. Because then they can't move and they're being watched on a regular basis. But yes, there are some better ways to do it. Tiff, have a fab day, everyone. Hope to see you later. Love you, Liz babes. And tell that's Kelly and the family, or Carrie and the family. Okay, I can definitely do that. Um, Creepy, you have put a smile on my face, Liz. You have created a beautiful community. Well, that's my plan, everybody. That is my plan. I want is to be a community of friends and family um and anybody that we can chit chat with. Okay, Eve. Liz, I've never called that line, but I can tell you from both ends my phone that at least here in Mass, it's pretty effed up. Avoid it. Oh wow, that is horrible. I'm so sorry that you have to deal with that in your state. Okay. Well, does anybody have anything that they've been worried about? They have any questions? I know we have a few more minutes. I tried to go at least an hour, but I noticed that people are not asking so many questions anymore. Is it because that we have answered all of the questions, or it's because people don't want to talk about it anymore? If you don't want to talk about it anymore, that's totally okay. But just remember, your voices are valid, your voices are heard. Please smash the like button, hit subscribe. The more that I get out here and make noise, the better it is for me getting my dad out, or for me getting anyone out. But that's what I try to do every single day. Because if I can get one person out, if I can save one person from going towards an org base, or if I can save one person from letting their family members start donating, then that's a win for me. That is absolutely a win. Okay. Yes, Pup Groomer. I use my dog for mental health as well. Pup Groomer 20. I'm going to be doing some videos on how I use my dog for mental health. She just helped me yesterday when I woke up in a bit of a panic attack. A bit of a panic. I wanted to make it available for everyone who needs it. Absolutely. Do it. Lori plays. Okay. Sorry I was late. Never late. We'll have to be on the replay crew. Well, we're not done yet. But if you want to go back and listen from the very beginning, you are more than welcome to do whatever it is that your heart desires. Okay. Yes, Tampa Bay man. Every mental health professional, even mental health professionals make mistakes and cannot understand. Correct. Because every situation is different, everybody. My mental health breakdown had solely to do with the fact that I realized that I was brought up in a cult, that all of these things that I kept pushing on people and saying, oh, yeah, this works, this works, this works, hey, do it, trust me, try it, like a total jerk to people, but I was trying to get all these people to try something. And now looking back, it's like, how how did I not see the writing on the wall? Like, how did I not view it? Um, okay. Liz, Aaron, and the aftermath drama getting a lot of attention, but I feel you are not getting enough given through what you've been through. It just how it all fell out. Yeah. Um, the aftermath is getting a lot of attention, and I'm not saying, I can't really put my 2 cents in it because obviously I am not part of that board. But all I can say is that we all have the goal to get people out, and that's what I can hold on to right now is getting people out. Creepy, that's right. Smash the like button, hit subscribe. That's right. Miss Sunrise Dawn, I want to train my beagle to be a support dog. There's actually classes that you can take, and your classes that you can get your animal into that help you. They're just a little pricey, but you can actually get a good discount. Candy's Life. Hey, she's in the house. I'm here, but with a terrible headache. I am so sorry that you've got a headache today. I hope that you feel better. I honest to God hope that you feel better. So again, everybody, if you have not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Please remember to tip your waiter or waitress. Don't forget to be kind to everybody in the comments because we are all human. No matter what, we all bleed the same color. Um, but I just want you guys to know I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so very much for helping me in all my endeavors and trying to do everything that I possibly can. Um, but thank you so very much for coming, everyone. If you do have any questions, you can always email me. I'm probably going to do a live a little later, but I like to watch everybody else's stuff too. Um, so again, let's to getting people out of Scientology. Thank you all for being here. Peter Anderson, thank you so very much. Um, you guys have a great day, and I am sure I will talk to you again soon. I promise. Have a great day. Good night or good morning. After good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'll talk to you soon.